Hello and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events. It is mid-April and we are talking about what you would expect we would be talking about, rain and thunderstorms. But you would not expect us to be talking about extreme cold considering this time of the year. Tuesday and Wednesday morning, near record low temperatures. I'm going to have to look and see what the all-time record low temperature is here in Little Rock for the month of April. I don't think we're going to be near that. But I'm telling you, for daily record low temperatures, they're 33 degrees both Tuesday and Wednesday morning. And they are long-standing records. They've been in the books for decades, and they are in jeopardy of falling. I'm telling you right now, you are going to need to protect the plants. Any of the vegetation you have planted, the maters, protect them. But getting to this colder air will be troublesome. I am expecting some severe weather. At this time, and this can always change, at this time I don't expect an outbreak of tornadoes. I think that there's a low risk for tornadoes. I think there is a higher risk for high winds and hail with this. Again, that can always change in April, and I'm going to watch this very carefully, and I'm going to show you data provided. This is, we always look at the NAN, the GFS, the Euro, the Canadian, all those models, et cetera, et cetera. But a great site that takes that data and displays it for us in a fantastic way. It's weatherbell.com. Like I always say, I can't say enough good things about the things that they're doing over there at weatherbell.com. Now, with all that said, we've learned models are not perfect. And I'm going to show you simulated radar. And again, don't take this and say, oh, that's, don't take it literally is what I say. Like, oh, there's going to be a storm here. There's going to be a storm right here. But you just look at it and you get a good general idea of the timing of this and the placement, the areas that are most likely to be affected. And I'm going to take you through the simulated radar, the temperatures, and then the risk for severe weather as displayed from the Storm Prediction Center. So let's get into this. This is the high resolution. This is the what we call the 4-kilometer NAM, composite reflectivity. And it's we're starting this off at this is at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. today. So, and you see the precipitation. It's overdoing it as far as the intensity. Because when you look at radar, and let me see if I can pull up radar real quick. Do you see that? It's there. And again, this is being recorded after 7 a.m. It's got it, but it's not quite as strong with the intensity of the precipitation. So anyway, like I said, it's not perfect, but look how this develops a little bit further and pushes into central Arkansas and northern Arkansas. This is at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some could contain some gusty winds, especially some small hail with this. And, having this cloud cover and rain, if this does pan out today, does keep the instability levels in check somewhat. Now, this is at 6 p.m. and you see this really picks up here across the I-30 corridor through 67, 167 corridor. I'm not quite sure if I buy the intensity of this and the coverage, but you get a general idea of where we're anticipating showers and thunderstorms. This here is what I'm really going to be watching with threat for severe weather coming in for the evening hours into the overnight. At 7 p.m., this could contain some hail and gusty winds as this starts to transition into west central and northwest Arkansas and moves towards the east. Now I'll stop this at midnight. This has the look of some very strong winds with it. And as this gets awfully close to central Arkansas, there's going to be some heavy rain, some thunder, lightning, some gusty winds, some hail with that as it moves into central Arkansas after midnight. And then look how it weakens as we head into early Monday morning. That does begin to weaken as it transitions off towards the east. Now, we will see some scattered showers throughout the day Monday. This is Monday morning at about 10 a.m. And here's the other thing. No joke. I'm not quite sure if I buy this, but that's frozen precipitation in northwest Arkansas at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. And then it lifts up towards the north. Now, here's the other thing that's very interesting. And I'm going to go through the temperatures with you. This is Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, and this blue line is the 32-degree line. Notice how it clears the entire state of Arkansas, which means the entire state's below freezing. And that's very troublesome. Let's get into these what we call 2-meter temperatures here. I think that this is a little bit on the extreme side. But the other thing I want to show to you is the how strong this cold front is. Do you see this on the edge of your screen, by the way? Mid 80s out in Oklahoma. So there's quite a bit of instability out here in eastern Oklahoma later this afternoon, where thunderstorms are anticipated to really get going out here. And then they'll spread over towards the east. And that's where I think the worst threat for the severe weather will be later on tonight, later on this evening into the overnight. But let me just get this a little bit going a little bit faster here. That is at 1 o'clock in the morning. So look at the state. Down here in southeastern Arkansas, mid and upper 60s. Northwest Arkansas, we're in the 40s. Temperatures are falling. Let's go to 7 a.m. This is just unreal. Do you see the cold front? That's incredible. You see how there's a leading edge of cooler air here? That's more than likely outflow from thunderstorms. The actual cold front is up here. But we're in the mid-30s. And then it's in the 60s here. And obviously, the transition area is very, very easily seen. This is at 10 a.m. The front's through Little Rock. We're in the 50s. Falling temperatures all day, Monday. And 30s still holding steady in the mid and upper 30s in northwest Arkansas, where we're near 70 degrees in southeast Arkansas. And this is by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're still 35 to 36 degrees here. We're in the upper 40s in Little Rock and near 70 degrees in Monticello. What a sharp and incredible boundary that is setting up. And this is by 7 o'clock in the evening. Low to mid 30s across a good chunk of northern Arkansas. And in Little Rock, according to this, 41 degrees. All right? This is at 1 o'clock in the morning Tuesday. 23, 24, 25 degrees, 26 degrees, 29 degrees, 32, 33, 34 degrees in central Arkansas, 36 in Monticello, 37 degrees in El Dorado. I mean, is it overdoing these cold temperatures? Maybe, because the winds are going to stay up quite a bit. But we'll see. I mean, it's going to get cold. So this may be overdone, and I hope and I pray that this is overdone, because this is at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's got actual air temperatures down to 20 degrees in northwest Arkansas. 31, 32 degrees here in central Arkansas. 32 degrees in Monticello. I hope that this is overdone. I really do. And there's a chance that is. This is at 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning. 20 degrees in northwest Arkansas. Still, so several hours of deep freezing conditions. In central Arkansas, 29, 30 degrees. I mean, it's just amazing. Look at this. Even if it's overdone by 5 or 6 degrees, you're still talking about mid-20s for several hours up there. So, I mean, it's not good news, especially if you planned it early. All right, now I want to talk, whoops, sorry about that. I'll go to another source here. All right, the severe risk. This is a slight risk for the entire state of Arkansas. The tornado threat, 5% for all except northwest Arkansas, or northeast Arkansas, where it's a 2% probability. And what that means, and this is very low, but it's there, that means that there's a 5% chance of a tornado, probability of a tornado within 25 miles of any point here. So that's very low, but the Storm Prediction Center will issue a tornado watch regardless. That's what they do now. That's a whole nother issue. So we will have to watch for that situation for tornadoes. If this is wind probability, there's a 30% chance for high severe winds within 25 miles of a given point, which is 50 knots or higher. So the tornado threat is low, the wind threat is higher, and then the hail threat, 15% across a good chunk of the state of severe hail, which is 1 inch in diameter or greater within 25 miles of a given point. Notice it's much greater. This area is showing here that there's a better chance for 2 inch in diameter hail. Why did it do that? Anyway, so like I said, there's a lot to talk about over the next several days here with the severe storm aspect of this record-breaking cold. I mean, wind chill values could be in the teens Tuesday morning, and then we could look at this again on Wednesday morning before a warm-up starts. It's in and out quickly, but still, it just makes you go, winter! It just won't let go! Maybe these cool temperatures will continue all the way into summer. Anyway, again, I'll keep you updated with my Twitter and Facebook pages and my Twitter feed as well. And, of course, right here on the Arkansas Weather Blog. Channel 7 News, KTV.com. So thank you very much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.